So, next subtopic, exponent. Okay, integer exponent kasi yung exponent natin dito, mga integers lang. So, basically, if we have exponents or if we are talking about exponent, we have base and the power or exponent. Okay? Sa actual computations or applications na pwedeng yung b or your base can be an expression. So, like for example, 2x plus 1 plus 1 raised to the 5 kunwari or fifth. Yan, base. So, sa calculus kasi, meron pang mga e raised to sin x. Yan. Okay. Yan, b ay base and exponent or power. Then, pinaka-importante sa topic na to, ito, law of exponent. Okay, ito sa pinaka-critical na topic siguro natin na masasabi ko. Because this law of exponent actually one of the weaknesses of the students na na-observe namin. Okay? Hindi lang ako, pati yung mga kasama kong prof sa TSU. So, ito, discuss natin. So, yung number 1, exponential law of multiplication. So, when multiply exponential expressions with the same base, yan, take note yan, same base, add the exponent. Yan. Use this sum as the exponent of the common base. Yan. So, gagamitin nyo lang yung law number 1 pag same base. Okay? Yan. May nagtatanong kasi kung paano kung hindi pareho or number yung base. Okay? Take note, gagamitin nyo lang ito pag same base. So, gagawin nyo lang daw, i-add yung exponent. Copy yung base. Okay? Yan. Copy nyo lang. Base, tapos yung m plus n, pag-plusin nyo lang. Halimbawa, yung n ay negative. Halimbawa, meron kang b, the fifth multiplied by b raised to negative 2. So, understood dyan, magiging b raised to 5 minus 2. Okay? And, so, ang sagot dyan ay b cube. Second law, exponential law of division. Okay? So, when dividing exponential expression with the same non-zero base, subtract the exponent in the denominator from the exponent in the numerator. Use this difference as the exponent of the common base. Okay? And subtract nyo daw yung exponent dun sa denominator. Ito, halimbawa, ito, n. Yung exponent natin sa denominator. I-subtract nyo daw siya doon or i-minus nyo siya dun sa n. So, magiging b raised to m minus n. Yan. Okay? Okay, so yung nasa baba naman, yung m, okay, sinubtract dun sa baba. Okay, actually, yung statement na to medyo kulang. So, galing lang sa book ito. Pero pwede rin actually subtract yung m dito sa baba. Okay, so, or yun, 1 over b raised to n minus n. Pwede siyang subtract. Okay, pwede siyang ibaba actually. Okay. Then, ito tatandaan nyo. Usually kasi, pagka mas malaki yung exponent, halimbawa yung mas malaki yung n, example tayo dito, x to the fifth over x cubed. Yan. Kapag mas malaki nasa taas, usually, doon tayo magsusubtract na nasa baba. So, magiging x raised to 5 minus 3 or x square na. Yan. Kung baliktad naman, mas malaki yung sa denominator, x cubed over x to the fifth. Ang mangyayari dyan, so magiging 1 over x raised to 5 minus 3. So, babalik ka rin nyo lang sa inyo ito or ibababa ninyo, ma-minus nyo dito. Okay? So, magiging 1 over x raised to 2 or x square. Okay? Anyway, yung exponent or power kasi, bawa b raised to n, kapag nilagay mo yan sa denominator, O, babaguhin mo lang yung sign. So, b raised to negative n. So, mga ganyan. Okay? Or, kapag naman siya ay nasa baba, 1 over b raised to negative n, kunwari. Okay? Kapag nilagay mo yan sa taas, b raised to n na lang. Okay? Yan, opposite lang. Siyempre, babalik ta rin mo. Okay? Usually, wala tayong negative na exponent. So, ang ginagawa, kung meron kang halimbawa x raised to negative 5, ang gagawin dyan, gagawin na lang siyang 1 over x raised to the p. Okay? Yan. Additional lang ito dito. Then, third law. So, power of a power. Yung base na may power or exponent na, halimbawa base b naka-raise to m. Okay? Meron pa siyang exponent or power ulit. So, ang gagawin nyo dun sa, sa exponent, multiply nyo lang. Multiply the exponent dito, b raised to m times n. Kung halimbawa, meron kang x square multiplied by, x square cube. Yan. Okay, naka-cube yung x square, so magiging x 6. Okay? Ganyan lang kadali. Then, power of a product. Okay? The product is raised to a power. Raise each factor to that power. Okay? So, kung tatandaan nyo na, raise each factor, yung nasa loob. Okay? Lahat ang nasa loob. Hindi lang siya isa or dalawa, hindi lang siya dalawa, pwede rin tatlo or apat, etc. Okay? O, erase nyo daw yung kada factor dito. Yung a, erase nyo ng n, then b raised to n. Ay, sorry, ito ay b. So, palitan nyo na lang. So, b raised to n yan. Okay? Sample tayo ulit dito. Ano ba? X, Y, Z, or X, Y na lang. Cube. Magiging ano na yan? X cube, Y cube. Okay? Or pag tatlo, sabihin natin. X, Y, Z cube. Yan. So, magiging, siyempre, X cube, Y cube, Z cube. Then, kapag may constant, kunwari, 2x square, or may constant ka dyan, so, same concept. So, 2, square nyo din, then x square. Magiging 4x square. Okay, yun yung power of a product. Okay. Then, power of a quotient. Halos similar lang dito sa number 4. Okay. So, when a quotient is raised to a power, raise the numerator to that power and divide by the denominator to that power. And for short, i-raise mo lang siya yung numerator at denominator ng given power or exponent. Okay? Parang dito lang. Okay, ilalagay mo yan dito. So, dito. Yan. Okay? Okay. Meron tayong examples. Find the value of each of the following expression using the law of exponent. Okay? Same base. So, law number 1, same base. Copy yung base, then add yung exponent. So, naging 9 yun. So, 3 plus 6, so 9. Okay? 2 raised to 9 ay equal to 512. Okay, second example. We have quantity negative 6x square y to the 4th cube. Okay, naka-cube yung lahat ng to. Yung second to the last na law, yun na, i-apply natin. So, pag ganyan, okay, yung 6, lagyan nyo din ng cube. So, quantity, negative 6 cube. So, wag nyo kalimutan lagi yung gamit ng parentheses or grouping symbols. So, importante ito. Okay, yan. So, next, yung x square. I-cube mo din. So, magiging x square. Multiply mo lang yung 3 na exponent or power. Then, yung last factor. So, y to the 4th. So, multiply mo lang yung 3 dun sa 4. Okay? Then, simplify mo lang. Ang result, negative 2, 1, 6, x to the 6, y to the 12. Okay? Next. Ito rin. So, ito, quantity 2a cube. So, yung 2 dyan, i-cube mo din. Then, yung a cube din. Yan. So, magiging 8a cube. Yan. Okay? Then, number 4. Ito, medyo marami tayong i-apply. Okay? Oo. Ang una yung ano dyan, kapag may constant, kasi doon sa mga illustration kanina, walang constant. Pero pag may constant yan na coefficient, understood, yun ang unahin yung multiply. Okay? So, dito, yung negative 7, saka negative 2. So, ito yun. Okay? So, ulitin ko, yung paggamit ng parentheses ay importante or mga grouping symbol. Kasi unang-una dito, pag sinulat mo negative 7 na tapos negative 2, o mali na. Kasi ang ibig sabihin yan, negative 9 lang sagot. Okay? Mali ito. Unless maglagay kayo ng dot sa gitna. Okay? Pero anyway, ganito mas maganda. The next, yung x. Okay? So, same base, yung x, saka to. Ang power nila, 1 saka 5. Okay? Yun, may 1 saka 5. Di naman nilalagay na yung 1. Then, itong y, ay y to the 4th saka y to the 6. Okay? So, ito yun. Y to the 4th, y to the 6. Okay? Simplify ninyo. Unahin natin ulit yung constant. So, positive 14. Yun yung x. Pagplasin nyo lang. So, x to the 6. Then, yung y. Pagplasin nyo lang ulit to. Y raised to 10. Okay? Next, number 5. Ito, i-apply natin dito, hindi lang siya yung quotient or fractions. I-apply din natin yung iba. Okay? Una, i-apply muna natin siyempre yung quotient or fractions. Yung negative 2, ilagay nyo sa both numerator and denominator. So, ito yung numerator, yung quantity 4a to the 4th. Okay? And raised to negative 2. And then, similarly dito, okay, quantity b raised to 6, raised to negative 2. And the next, itong negative 2 na to, okay, multiply nyo siya dito or ilalagay nyo siya dito sa loob. Yung 4, ito yun. So, 4 raised to negative 2, then yung a raised to 4, multiply nyo ulit siya dun sa kanyang exponent or power dito. Dito nakasimplify ito, pero yung multiply nyo. Okay. Then, sa baba, sa base, similar lang. So, multiply nyo lang ito. Ito, negative 12. Okay. Then, ito, yung sinasabi ko kanina, yung pag nilipat ng lugar, halimbawa, from denominator, yan, pag nilipat mo siya dun sa taas, babaguhin mo yung kanyang sign ng exponent. So, ito ay negative 12, so magiging positive 12 na siya sa taas. Okay? Yan, b raised to 12. Then, similar lang dito sa nasa taas. So, pag binaba mo sila o nilipat mo siya ng lalagyan, babago ka ng sign dun sa exponent or power. Okay? Yun. Then, pag sinimplify nyo yung nasa baba, yung nasa taas kasi okay na yan. So, nasa baba, 4 square, so 16. Then, ito, a raised to 8 na. Kasi 4 times 2, kaya 8. Okay? Then, number 6. And 5 raised to 5th, multiplied by 5 raised to negative 3. Copy yung base, pag-add yung exponent. Okay? Maraming nagtatanong dito kapag hindi ba pareho yung base. Hindi mo pwedeng i-apply yung law of exponent. Halimbawa dyan, 4, ayan, 4 raised to the 5th, multiplied by 5 cube. So, hindi mo pwedeng i-apply yung law of exponent. Okay? Ang pwede mo dyan i-apply, una, yung tinuro ko kanina na iba, pagka nilipat nyo to ng lagayan, halimbawa, ilalagay mo sa denominator yan, so 5 raised to 3 na. Okay? So, ang sagot dyan, 1024 over 125. Then, next, number 7. Quantity negative 3 square. Saka yung number 8, kung mapapansin ninyo, walang quantity. So, ito yung sinasabi kong importante kanina. Okay? Ito kasi kasama yung negative na square ninyo. Ito hindi. Yun. Okay? Kaya positive to, ito ay negative. Hindi kasama yung negative dito. Ito ay kasama. Then, number 9. Ito marami din tayong i-apply. Pero una-una, okay, i-raise nyo muna ng exponent lahat ng nandito sa loob. Okay, una dyan, yung 4 cube. Then, susunod, yung x square cube. Then, y to the 5th cube. Okay? So, pagka sinimplify yan, so 4 cube, ito yun, 64. Then, x square cube. So, multiply nyo lang ito. So, x to the 6. Then, ito naman, yung y to the 5th cube. So, y to the 15. Ayan. Okay? Then, similar lang dito sa denominator. Ayan. So, yung 8, i-erase nyo lang ng cube. Then, similar lang dun sa x to the 5th. I-erase nyo ng 3. Or cube. Then, y to the 4th cube. Ayan. So, ito pagka cube mo, ito yun, 512. Then, yung x to the 5th cube, multiply mo lang yung 5 tsaka 3. Then, x to the 15. And yung last, y to the 4th cube. So, you will have y raised to 12. Okay? Simplifying this one, so, just divide first. 64 divided by 512. So, you will have 1 over 8. Yung 1, hindi naman na nilalagay. So, alam natin sa property ng kanina, real numbers, yung 1, hindi na nilalagay. So, kung solution natin dyan ay 1 over 8. 1 over 8 na. Yung 1, hindi na nilalagay yun. So, simplify yan, ganito na lang. Anyway, yun pa lang yung constant. So, 1 over 8 yun. Then, constant or yung coefficient pala. Then, next, yung x to the 6, saka yung x to the 5th. So, mas malaki yung 15 sa 6, kaya ibababa natin. So, magiging, 1 over x raised to 15 minus 6. Okay? Ayan. So, we are done with x and the coefficient. So, next is y. So, for y, we have here the powers 15 and 12. So, therefore, yung 12 is the smaller one. So, therefore, we will have y raised to 15 minus 12. Since mas maliit yung 12 sa 15, ayan, nilagyan natin siya sa taas or sinubtract siya dun sa 15. Okay? Yun, na yung sagot. So, 1 over 8. Yun. Then, x raised to 9. Ito yun. So, 9 yan. So, then, y cube. Ito. Okay? Y minus 12. Ito. Number 10. Okay? So, again, meron tayong quotient. I-erase mo ulit yun, both numerator and denominator. So, ito yun. So, a raised to the 4th square. Then, b to the 6th square mo din. Then, multiply mo lang yung kaninang power or exponent. Yun na yung sagot. So, b raised to 8, ay a raised to 8 over b raised to 12. Okay?